French has two auxiliary verbs, the verb être, that means to be, and the verb avoir, that means to have. Bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. In this video, we are going to talk about the auxiliary verbs in the present tense. But before we start, if you do not know what an auxiliary verb is, it is simply a verb used to form compound tenses. A compound tense is a tense that is created with two verbs. So let's start. French has two auxiliary verbs, the verb être, that means to be, and the verb avoir, that means to have. The auxiliary verbs are classified as irregular verbs, so don't be surprised if the conjugation of the verb is different from one subject pronoun to another. Let's first start with être in the present tense. Je suis, I am, tu es, you are, il, elle, on est, he, she, or it is, nous sommes, we are, vous êtes, you are, ils, elles sont, they are. Don't forget the compulsory z link for vous êtes. As a little tip to remember the present tense of être, its conjugation either starts with an I, like the infinitive verb être, or with an S. Now let's have a look at the present tense of the verb avoir. J'ai, I have. Tu as, you have. Il, elle, on a. He, she, or it has. Nous avons, we have. Vous avez, you have. Ils, elles, ont, they have. Don't forget the compulsory z link for nous avons, vous avez, ils, elles, ont. As a little tip to remember the present tense of avoir, its conjugation starts with an a, like the infinitive verb itself, avoir, except for the form of il and elle plural. Now, don't get confused between ils, elles, sont, they are, and ils, elles, ont, they have, because they are very similar. That's it for the auxiliary verbs in the present tense. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. À bientôt!